A better way to select a good chemical supplier. A chemical supplier assumes a vital part in the progress of a synthetic-based organization. Choosing the right chemical supplier will assist with supporting your creation amount as well as quality. There are numerous organizations that require a scope of synthetic substances as natural substances for their creation. Numerous others require different synthetics at different phases of creation for accomplishing quality. As the number of organizations utilizing different synthetics is developing, the matter of providing chemicals has developed as well. On the off chance that you maintain a business that needs substance providers, you will comprehend that a decent compound provider is fundamental for the development of any synthetic-based business. Observing a decent chemical supplier is extremely essential, and just that provider ought to be employed who truly considers making your business profitable. A good chemical provider of 3-bromocarbazole ought to have a few exceptionally fundamental characteristics. Safe transportation of chemicals, on-time conveyance, supported and top-quality chemicals, and suitable marking and bundling are just a portion of the significant things that a good chemical supplier should stick to. It isn't workable for each compound provider to follow these tough standards, and just those providers who are reputed chemicals suppliers can ensure this for you. Aside from this, the public authority likewise requires the substance producers and providers to work as per the ongoing natural guidelines. A chemical supplier can adhere to these standards simply by utilizing efficient substance filling and bundling of chemicals. Utilizing Kalyan-Mueller Metal Crushing Company and support can likewise help in accomplishing these objectives. One more reason for concern: garbage removal measures is attempted by the provider. An inability to coordinate these principles can draw in punishments from the public authority and hereafter should be stuck. Aside from these, chemicals suppliers have their own arrangement of standards to think of good help and quality items. This large number of things is vital, and thus you should ask how your chemical producer or provider manages these issues before you employ him. Something else that you can do is to visit the substance organization assuming you have an opportunity and attempt to see the laborers while they are working. This will give you a thought regarding how quality aware the specialists of that organization are. The manner in which they act while working clearly influences the nature of the eventual outcome that they are delivering. It will likewise be a proper approach to perceiving how genuine your provider is about the well-being of his workers. However, Kalyan-Mueller oxidized would be a good choice if you use chemicals for metal crushing purposes. Working with a few synthetic substances like N-ethylcarbazole and 3-bromocarbazole can be possibly hazardous to the well-being of the workers. Most chemical organizations give a controlled risk condition to their laborers to work. It turns into the obligation of the provider to guarantee that his laborers are working in a protected climate and that the work represents no danger to their well-being. Genuinely considering these things will help you in getting a good chemical provider.